A quick, can you cut them some slack here? A New Jersey restaurant is apologizing today. Now, you see if they get any slack from you, Biggie. Chris, Tim, and I, we were debating this earlier. Like, did they know what they were doing? There's a place in New Jersey called Aqua Blue Kitchen and Cocktails. And it's in Toms River, New Jersey, and has been a popular restaurant for 13 years. They put on their menu 2 weeks ago the Proud Boys burger.
For J6. Or J20. Both? Maybe from 6 to the 20th?
Maybe both. They said about 2 weeks ago, they put on the Proud Boys burger.
Okay.
And within a couple of days, started getting some strange looks and some phone calls. The phone was ringing off the hook saying, "What? Why? How would you do something like this? You're Nazis." They call them Nazi white supremacists. Okay. Now, the owner says, "As God is my witness, I thought Proud Boys just meant like Proud Americans. We had no idea. We had no idea that this was associated with a hate group."
Do you know what was on the sandwich?
Yes. Now that clouds it a bit. The sandwich is a quarter-pound burger with white American cheese,
white,
onion ring layers of truth, resilience pickles, freedom fries, cancel culture coleslaw, and Liberty sauce.
Yeah. They knew exactly what they were doing.
No, I don't think so. Because I think they're supporters of the president, but I think anyone with sense enough to know, I think you'd know you're dead. If you do this, you're dead. Your business is in trouble. Your business is in trouble.
No, you're not.
Oh, I do. I think
in the United States of America,
I feel like. Well, their social media was blitz,
of course,
but that's one of those. That's one of those social media. You can't always take that into account because Biggie could post something and then he has 100 friends.
Mm-hmm.
Then
right.
Once that gets out, other people will inundate them with messages.
And I guarantee you that the hate they're getting is from people across the nation who are never going to step foot in that town.
Mm-hmm.
I bet their business
to get a burger.
spiked.
Yeah, I bet they
you
got.
Think so, really?
Promise you.
I bet they had the busiest weekend they've had ever.
Even after it comes out,
1,000%.
The Proud Boys.
That's because that's how it works now. Is you get online hate. I bet that it's down to a 1-star review on Google and all this. But I bet all weekend long.
Yeah, but now wait a minute.
But
it's one thing to have the Liberty Burger, and I'm a Trump supporter, and here's what's on the sandwich. But when you call it Proud Boys, I mean, how many people can support that? You don't want to support that. That's white group, supremacist, hate group.
I bet if we called and asked, they sold a ton of them.
Well, they might have, but I think somebody would have said, "I only am ordering this because I love the taste of this."
That Liberty sauce is to die. And that cancel slaw, whatever it was.
Cancel culture
coleslaw.
Cancel culture coleslaw.
Yeah.
What are their specials?
Really makes it sing.
That
really ties the burger together.
Oh, that's got a zip to it, doesn't it? The owner says, "As God is my witness, I did not know what a Proud Boy was. I thought it was, a proud American young man." And that's what he says. That's why he
to have that much knowledge of the parlance of our times and not know what a Proud Boy is.
Exactly.
The Liberty sauce.
And especially since it's been in the news.
Now, let me say this. I'll just say, when did the Proud Boys, the first time Trump was up for re-election, that's the first time I ever heard that term. Remember he said,
stand by.
Stand up and stand down and stand by or something like that. That's the first time I ever heard that term. I didn't know what a Proud Boy was.
But they've been around.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
Now, but the first I heard of it was 4 years ago. Now, as soon as I heard it, it's like, oh, this is a hate.
You ducked your head in the sand.
Yeah.
As soon as you heard it.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, wait a minute now. I can't, you don't want to be associated with that. I just feel like that's a real calculated risk if you are going to literally stand up with a hate group and think my business is going to go up. Now, they've canceled their social media, and she says our phone's been ringing off the hook, and, it's terrible.
Yeah, but I bet the rank and file customer is, I bet they got more customers than they ever dreamed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she says, the owner, Kathy Virali, says it's a nightmare, and we really apologize.
Because I'm sure they're taking phone calls from media outlets.
Yep. She said it was a terrible decision.
Old school media outlets.
She says it was stupid. It was ignorance. We do not support hatred or Nazism or anything of the like. I know it's hard to believe, but I thought a Proud Boy was, a proud American.
We did not see that coming.
That's what she said.
Sorry. Oh, God, I did it again, didn't I?
Maybe I'm too naive. I believed her. I was like, all right, I believe you.
Yeah.
But that's a bad mistake.
All right.
That's a bad mistake to
Now
make.
give me
All
a
right.
tuna melt.
All right.
All forgiven.
We've done a new special. It's the Oath Keepers chicken sandwich. Oh no.
I believed her.
Yeah,
when I
you
read
would.
it, I was like, yeah, I believe her. Because I thought you're just killing yourself if you do that. But you don't think that. You think that business would improve.
If I had to guess, I would bet the sales went the other way. They went up.
It's just I agree.
Man.
You're getting calls from California of people saying,
You don't think the
I
times
hate you, but locally.
But New Jersey is a blue state. I mean, that is a state that supported.
That don't matter.
But so you think the people of Tom's River are
Sure.
or certain
Well, yeah, and people
Enough
will,
of them will
enough
come.
people.
and let me tell you, people will drive that live an hour away will drive
go
to
to
support that just because they say, hey, they're standing up for what I believe in.
Yeah, I saw an embarrassing thing on the. Can you cut them some slack here? Much lighter topic. I was watching the football game, and at halftime, the local news will cut in and say, "Here's what's coming up at 11."
Sure.
Or here's what's coming up after the game.
Yeah.
Well, the guy cut in and said, "Coming up at 11 tonight, local cop in trouble, and we'll go live to the Democratic National Convention here from Vice President Harris." And I was like, "What? Uh-oh." I mean,
Oh, I saw that
You
too.
see
And
that?
my
It's
first thought was, ooh, somebody's really going to have something to answer to.
I mean, I rewound it. It's like, what? I mean, they showed her up on the stage from the Democratic convention. It's like, she's not even vice president anymore.
somebody ran the wrong promo.
But how is that around? That's from 6 months ago.
That's a ghost in the machine.
That is way back. I mean, it's one thing to run the wrong thing, but my God, that's old.
And some equipment and things and how things are done.
I guess it's probably like some AI something. in
Well, I
there,
was just thinking the code probably got.
I guess.
And
so.
Mistyped?
I thought if Chris Kelly was in charge,
man.
the stare that person would
Because
get.
they're getting huge viewership. I mean, it was the AFC Championship game. And,
Yeah.
and right in the middle of
Yeah.
it, they were like, join us tonight. And, they had video of something local, which I didn't know was not out of date. And then they said, Vice President Harris on the stage at the, she ain't Vice President, she ain't at the convention. That time is gone. Can you cut them some slack? Saturday Night Live is getting a little pushback from a joke they did with Timothy Chalamet hosting on Saturday night. They did a Jimmy Carter joke. Did you see it? You probably saw it. They were doing
What's the context?
I believe it was like an aerobics class. He was leading an aerobics class.
Mr. Carter? Or Mr. Chalamet?
Mr. Chalamet. That's what they did. Well, not quite. It was he was getting some flack for doing a skit. He's portraying a workout instructor who instructs everyone to do jumping jacks, do this, do that, and then he says, "Do the Jimmy Carter," and they all sort of play dead. And this is what it sounded like.
Here we go, ladies. 5, 4, 3, 2, Froggy. Froggy. And jumping jacks. Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter.
Too soon. I puckered on it too soon. I'm sorry.
Just hearing it third hand?
I've just heard this. I haven't even seen it. But now, listen.
I'm clinched.
72 hours later, I am clinching.
Are you more outraged over that or the Proud Boy burger?
Push. I cut.
Or the Biden crime family chili?
Is there
I had no clue.
Is there Biden crime family chili? I didn't know that.
I don't know.
I didn't know that. Yeah, maybe so.
I had no clue they were a crime family.
I didn't feel like this. I feel like if you're doing that with the Proud Boy burger, you're killing your business.
Yeah.
But I get you all say no. You say that's not the
I
case.
disagree
Yeah,
with
well,
that.
you may be right. You may
Carter,
be right.
that's a little distasteful, but that's kind of what the show is, right?
Yeah.
Or was.
Push the edge a bit. Yeah, push the envelope. Yeah, actually, I agree. It's not horrible, but he's only been dead a minute now. It didn't.
That's fact.
Didn't take
Yeah.
too long.